Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you guys are good. Happy Sunday. Yet another wonderful Sunday. And we, of course, going to continue talking about love. So I'd like to welcome you guys to our TWC headquarters all the way from Kursk, Russia. We are broadcasting live from Kursk, Russia. So I'd like to welcome you guys wherever you might be streaming this from, whether you're streaming this from your hostel, from your apartment, or your designated country. I'd like to say hello to you all. And I hope that you guys have had a wonderful week and that you guys are actually really great. I know that I'm a little bit tired. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little tired. It's been quite a week. It's been quite a week, but yeah, we are still good. We're still going. We're still alive. Thank God. Please, if you're already watching and you already have the link, make sure to continue sharing the link, because the more the merrier. And today, really, we're going to continue talking about love. And we're going to be actually asking some very, debatable questions on love, such as the love between man and God, and why should we love, all these things. So if you want to have an input, if you want to have a voice and you want your opinion to be heard, come in, welcome. And we'd like to hear how your week has been going as well. So don't hesitate to tell us as you are joining. Let me see you guys. Let me also just open the link so I can see the live feeds of who's here and who's watching, right? So yeah. Okay. I think I'm almost in. Let's see. Hello, Miss Chinelo.
Hello. Give me a minute. Try to settle my phone situation.
We're still waiting for you people, lovely people. Wait, I want to actually fix a certain thing here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Welcome, guys. Okay, I'm also just waiting for my link to also open. So let's just see how that is also going. So today again, of course, we will be joined by Ms. Vanessa, and we will be elaborating and talking more with her and really just seeing the different views. And of course, like last week, as I did share a few of our viewers' definitions of love, I mean, I will continue because we're still talking about love and still trying to discern that, right? So as soon as my link opens, I don't even know why it's taking so long. I can start with one definition so far. Okay. This is from Valentine. Valentine said, I take love as a mindset, right? He says, I take love as a mindset and passion towards other people that always wish that always wishes for the best for them, and it makes you do things for the benefit of others, no matter the consequence. So,
Okay.
in his definition, love is quite very much, selfless. And this mindset of passion basically makes him, do things for others no matter what and wish the best for people no matter what, which I feel like is kind of like an important thing, or even quite difficult, especially in this time that we are now. I think the world is going through quite a lot, human behavior wise and pandemic wise. There's just a lot going on. It's kind of a lot to handle. So that is quite true. That is actually quite true. All right. So the next one, I'll just be saying the next one. The next one is from Cludy. Clutes. So Cludy says, love is doing and giving unconditionally. Love is a mutual expression of respect, trust, and honesty. Love is love is waking up every day and choosing to be present and choosing to choose the people in your life. Love affirms and love reassures. Wow. I think what I took from that is that basically love is a choice, right? Every day
Yes.
we continue to choose to love, choose to reassure, to choose to be with the people that we're with, right?
Mm-hmm.
That actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I do believe that, and I really do like this one. Because a lot of people are like, oh, love is a feeling. And if that funny butterflies situation kind of like disappears, the people disappear with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like an unfair thing to expect or choose to rely on if you're just relying on your emotions rather than emotion and work and choice.
I feel like there's a thin line between love and lust, and like when it disappears, that's lost. But like people don't really get that until like it disappears, and then you realize, oh, I wasn't really with this person. I was just, I had a crush on this person. I was like,
it was more like infatuation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like when effort is also put in there, which is work and all that kind of stuff, I think then that is you choosing to actually love the person or people in your life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one is from Nomtebo. I actually reached out to people even in different parts of Russia. So this is her view on what love is. Okay. Okay, she says, it is true that love is a force of nature that comes with deep, passionate feelings of affection towards another person. But I believe that love goes beyond the feelings. Ooh, that's exactly what I just said. We're on the same vibes. It goes down to the decision of choosing to show the affection, respect, care, and support, even at times where the feelings aren't there. Guys, this is fate. We were meant to be. Okay. We all know that the feelings are not a constant thing. So wanting and valuing a person, even if the feelings aren't there. She wrote it in Zulu, so I needed a moment to translate. Yeah, even if the feelings aren't there, that is love. Whether you have the feelings or you don't have the feelings, but you choosing to commit and show the affection and give effort and action, that is love. And I actually, wow. The crazy thing is that I actually said that before. So let me give Miss Vanessa the go-to that she can join as I give the next definition. All right, so this is the last one before probably Miss Vanessa joins, and basically we can start our debatable topics. But anyways, I have not introduced myself, so I shall go ahead. My name is Pilile, and I'm your co-hosting with
Chinelo Momodu, and you'll be seeing me shortly. I am trying to send the link to a couple of people so they can join in as well and think. So just give me a minute, okay? Oh, we have someone.
I think it's Miss V. Okay, so this one that we said that we're gonna talk about. Okay, this one is from Edidio. She says that love is a deep affection towards someone or something. Short and sweet. Right there and then, love is a deep. Yeah. Actually, my sister wrote one. I want to give one. Hey, Miss V.
Hey, Vanessa. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're really good.
We're good.
All right, so I'll give it right straight to you, Miss Chin, and you can take us through the questions or what we're gonna do now.
Okay, so basically we've talked about the definitions of love and more definitions from last week and things. So today is going to be more of it's gonna be a chat, a chit chat, a chitty chit chat, a conversation. Let's have a conversation about love. We were actually in an argument last week. Yeah. The argument we didn't finish last week. You know that me, I like to argue. So yeah, it can't just end like that. We have to continue. We have to reach the final bus stop. So the argument was that okay, I remember saying you can love someone from a distance.
Yeah.
And I remember that you said, Miss Vanessa, you said that wait, how did you say it again? You said that
I don't think that
God continue to love you. What?
That's not where our argument came from. It's not that particular one. I think there was something else. I can't really remember actually. But I know
you said we continue to sin, but God continues to love us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a good memory. Good God, I like memory. Anyway, so we're going to continue from there. So Miss Vanessa, do you think it's ever possible for us to love as much as Christ loved us enough to give himself, to be crucified and things?
To be very sincere, I don't think you can love as much as Christ. Like, can I give my son, my only son? In fact, my son is far. Can I have an only brother. Can I give him to be crucified for this world? Why?
True, I have an only brother too, and I'm like, bro, you guys are your own, man. Like, nope. First of all, we have lots of questions to ask today, do you think one day, okay, wait, first of all, what is a day that we celebrate love? A day that, what?
Valentine's Day, we celebrate love, right? Apart from Valentine's Day, we celebrate love on Easter.
Easter's about love?
You do?
but we celebrate love too. Like, it's not about, it's partially about love because like I don't know, it's a long explanation, but still we still remember that Christ loved us, right? On
Enough
Easter.
to die for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
so it's Valentine's Day and Easter. I mean,
I think every celebration where we have to bring our family together, like we have to sit down and like, appreciate our family.
but in African countries, I don't think we celebrate things like Thanksgiving. For us, we don't have such a holiday.
Yeah, we
Like an
don't.
American thing.
Christmas.
I mean, okay, I was thinking about Christmas, but I was like, is Christmas about love or about?
Christmas,
But okay,
Christmas to a lot of people is not about love. It's about the food,
gifts.
the gifts. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you think like one day is enough to celebrate love?
No.
Like how many days in a year do you think like we should just sit down there?
Every single day.
Exactly.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, like just imagine, just like, okay, maybe it's just Valentine's Day or your birthday, and that's just like it, and then you're done. No, it's not enough.
Yeah.
But if we get to celebrate like loving you personally like every day, then like on your birthday it's just going to be like these people again, people are disturbing me. I beg, just shift, yeah. Like
You
Yeah.
need to move from glory to glory, celebrate higher and higher.
But like, have you ever had a birthday that you were just bored? Like you were like, fam, I'm not even in the spirit to even celebrate anything right now. Like everybody's just, or like maybe lots of people were sending you texts like happy birthday and things, and you're like, I'm not ready to reply these people. Like I'll do it in the night or something.
Yeah, I've actually felt like that. Honestly, I have.
It happens to me like almost all the time. I'm sorry, but
I wouldn't say that. I don't think I've had.
I don't think
Actually,
it's because of the love was too much. I just think it's because I was maybe not in the mood from something, or I don't know. Maybe I just felt somehow.
No, for me specifically, I actually have never, like, I'm always hyped. I'm like, my birthday. Like I'm always ready. I always want like a birthday vibes, like honestly, all the time. So I don't know about you people, but I've been happy for each and every holiday. You, Chinelo? All the time.
like if I've always been happy for holiday.
No, the birthday thing.
Or the birthday thing, no. See, like, or like, okay, let's say not 100% of the time, maybe like 75% of my birthdays, I was not in the mood. I was like, they just be over. Like, I can't remember the last time I was happy for my birthday. Okay, that's a horrible thing to say.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
what I'm thinking, like, wow.
Like when, like, okay, my birthday is in July. Like when the month of July starts, right? I'm usually excited. Like, there's something special that's supposed to happen this month. Like, the months have started. Like, yeah, I'm celebrating. But like when that day comes, it's like I celebrate and then I exhaust all the celebration like before the day. Like
that's, so you over celebrate.
That's basically how it is. Look, like that day there comes and like I'm basically just tired. Like like I've been celebrating since. Let me just rest for today. Like So yeah, the next question is, oh yes, this is basically a continuation from last week where, well, it's kind of about self-love. It's about the part where I said like loving someone from a distance. So Vanessa, we are back to it.
No, that one hit me last week, ne? Oh,
we are back. It's time to correct. It's about time to correct. So like I was saying that meeting people that are pretty manipulative and like you keep forgiving and forgiving, they know that this is wrong, but like they keep doing it just because when they come back and say I'm sorry, you're going to be like, it's cool, you
God
apologize,
forbid.
let's go back to being us. And then you
And
said,
awesome.
and then you said that you continue to sin, but God continues to love you. I'm all God, first of all. There's a reason I'm all God. So yeah. So do you believe that you can love someone without first loving yourself? I'll tell you why I asked that question.
So I should answer before you tell me why?
Yeah, answer it.
I feel like if you don't love yourself, you don't know how to love. I don't know. Like, you don't love yourself, so why would you love another person?
Okay. We're getting there. Can you love someone and or is it possible to protect? How do I see? I'm trying to arrange this thing in a way that it will be a big fight today, like fights. But anyways, okay, Steve. The question is, do you think it's possible to love someone from a distance? First of all,
to be honest, for humans, it's not. We just say it, but we are not loving the person from a distance. We're just avoiding the person's troubles. Yes, we're just saying, "Oh, I love you from a distance," but you don't love the person.
That's true.
I'm speaking for myself. Like, I actually love you.
Yes.
Actually forgive you. I love you, but just don't bring. That as in, I don't want you. I know that if like we sit down in the same room, we're going to quarrel, we're going to fight. So I'm trying to protect us. I'm trying to protect your peace. I'm trying to protect my.
I'm trying to protect us.
So like that's how it is for me though. Like, and then you were like, you said that what?
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot.
So you love from a distance. Is it the same love you give to all your friends, even the ones that you love that are close by?
In proximity.
See. Wait, say the question again. Like,
I already know the answer.
Yeah.
Me too.
No. You just shoot the question. Like, the love that I'm giving the person that I'm giving from a distance, is it the same love that
the same love you're giving to those who are close to you, like those who you're allowing in your space?
Well, let me think about that.
Partiality.
Partial love.
I would say it's partiality. It's not. It's not
human, and it's wrong, but it's human, and we all do it.
Chinelo, does love have one definition or two definitions?
It has one definition.
Yo, Vanessa's coming for our throats today.
Love has one definition, fam. Like, it's either you, as in, see.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you why it's the same thing. The person that I invite to my close circle of friends, right? Mm-hmm. What did I want to say? Fam, something is going on with my memory. Stop laughing, Vanessa. I'm trying to. Okay, people that are in my. Okay, do I? Obviously, like people that. What did Pastor Clever say?
Do you think Jesus loved John the Beloved more than the other disciples?
I don't know. I guess not, because it was Jesus. Like, why would he be preaching love your neighbor, love everybody, and like he'll be loving one person partially, like, more than the other person. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, do you avoid or do you try not to fight with people that you associate with, like people that you associate with on a daily basis? Do you try not to fight with them? Mm-hmm. Do you try not to hurt their feelings?
Yeah. Do
you retaliate? Maybe if they do something that pisses you off, do you retaliate?
If I want them to see how it made me feel, I can. But that's wrong. It's wrong, but I won't say I I do it sometimes. Oh.
So that's exactly how I feel about people that I love from a distance. That's everything that you just, that's exactly how it is. I don't try to argue with them on a daily basis. I don't try to fight with them at all. I don't try to, to retaliate. I don't want to cause you any troubles. I don't want you to, let's not fight.
So while you are busy being so focused on not trying to cause any troubles, are you putting the love energy in there? Or is it just a focus
if this person walks up to me one day and is like, hey, so here's something, I really need you to help me with something. I know that we've had issues in the past, but then like, please help me with, I won't outrightly say no. I won't say no. Maybe let's be honest. Sometimes I might be like, okay, I don't want this person to think that I'm still paying. So let me just let me just help the person out. But like, that's not always the case. Sometimes you just genuinely over, what caused the squabble in the first place. And like, you're just over it.
Okay, I want to ask you guys a question. You and Pilile. I want you guys to answer like individually, okay? So Pilile, you first.
In my mind, I already told myself I'm probably gonna go first. I knew it.
Okay, yeah. So I come to you and okay, I'm your friend, and then I'm doing something I know you don't like, but I know you're going to forgive me. So I do it the first time, I do it the second time, I do it the third time, and I just know you're going to forgive me. You in your human form, will you forgive me? I did it 4 times.
Me in my human form. In my human form, my understanding, me, myself, and I will give allowance like the first time, right? Mm-hmm. Like for me, this is me now. I'm not talking about the spiritual Jesus, churchy perfection. Me. I'm like, okay, because we all, I feel like friendship is all about understanding each other's like allowances, leniencies, and like, what do they call it? Deal breakers. Yeah. So of course somebody's gonna do something that will like probably piss you off along the way. Have we not had the conversation? I feel like you still have that allowance for me to give you leniency because you don't know what bothers me yet. And this has bothered me. Yes, I'm probably gonna be angry, but I don't think in that measure because okay, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, you do the exact same thing the second time. I'm probably not gonna have reached the level of boiling, but I'll just be like, this person doesn't take me serious. This person doesn't respect me, this one. Yeah. And like, do I look like an idiot to you? Like, I'm actually gonna start doing that. The third time, I'm understanding that you take me for a fool and this friendship probably should not be happening. Fourth time, is there even gonna be a fourth time? You're canceled, like. Okay,
follow-up question. Do you do things that are wrong, that you know are wrong to God, but you're like,
I know where this is going, Vanessa.
That's exactly what she said last week.
I know where this is going. I knew this from last week. Yabona is like a Zulu word for like, you see. So sometimes it comes out. Anyways, like, I knew this from last week and you were like, God forgives you like a million other times. When Chinelo was like, can you love somebody from a distance? And then you were like, can God love you from a distance? I was out. Like that was me. You had me there. You don't have to repeat anything. Like I know where this is going. And actually it's a good reminder because a lot of times you hear things like, I mean, people say it, but I guess it's just context and the spices and sauces that people put when somebody, even, pastors and all that kind of stuff, they will take something and say like, you can forgive somebody, but friendship is a choice. Then we go further and say, I can love you from a distance because I don't want to be your friend. That's where I feel that's a derivative of that whole context and understanding. Whereas I feel like friendship is a choice, yes, but either way, we're supposed to act in love and wishing the best and whatever, right? And as much as we don't want to accept it and cover our own truth, really, when you're loving somebody from a distance, it's not really practicing love, because you're trying your best not to think about that person. You're trying your best not to even be irritated by the thought of what they've been doing, whatever. Loving somebody from a distance in a worldly form, as much as we'd love to cover it up, from my own experience, let me just speak like that. I know that whenever I do that, it is a minor cancellation from my life. Actually, honestly, that's just the truth. And I just need to get over it. When I get over it, then maybe I can now start drawing you closer into loving you in a closer range. I just feel like the further the range, the lower the frequency of love and the lower the actions of love, honestly. Like, that's just how we are as humans. And we want to give excuses, but it'll help me. And it's true. It is a manner of healing also. I keep you there in the distance. I don't say things I don't mean. I don't think bad things towards you. I don't act in anger. Maybe we can say it is a process of just kind of like living in not much love, but also not much hate, because your presence right now irritates me, and I'm trying my best, since I'm not God, to deal with that. Maybe we can call it that. It's a dealing process with what could potentially lead to hurtful actions. I don't know, but it's still not okay, I guess. But I see you, Vanessa, your trickiness. I see you. I think you're funny. I see it. Actually, I had a question today, but I don't know whether I should say it this week or whatever. Actually, wait. Let's start with Valentine. Valentine says,
Yeah, I just saw that.
What is the difference between friendship and love?
Good, Vanessa. This is for you. This is for you, as in especially. This is your question. Like, they should have written your name right there. Like, anyways, wow. Okay.
That's
please answer the question.
Okay. Love. Love is what we show to our friends. Honestly.
Yeah, like I feel like no, friendship is a form of love, though. Okay, let's go back. Miss Chinelo, you know most about the different forms of love, yeah?
Yes.
Eros.
I feel like, see, you should love everybody, but there's some specific people that shouldn't be your friends. Example, that's the same thing where you say, okay, let's go back to when you said someone that continues to hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm. You should love that person, but that person shouldn't be your friend. That's for me. That person should not be your friend.
Because your well-being is not in their best interest.
Exactly. If that person continues to hurt you, like, there'll come a time where you even forget that, as in, how do I put this? Okay, someone that's been in an abusive relationship for years, there comes a time where you forget the person that you actually are. You forget yourself, because you would have adapted to, okay, this person is going to hurt me. So, like, you just
basically your self-esteem and self-worth diminishes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you tend to adjust to adjust yourself to fit into this person's life, to try and maybe see if there's a way I could, act that whatever this person does doesn't hurt me anymore. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You tend to be like, okay, like, someone comes back from work every day and he just finds reasons to hit his wife. Like, maybe his dinner isn't ready, or the kids are not asleep, or maybe there's something. He finds a reason to hit his wife every single time. And then you will see her trying every possible thing. Like, she's looking, okay, are there cobwebs in the ceiling? Are the children sleeping? Is his dinner ready? Is it warm? Like, like you forget to even, take care of yourself. You're basically right now doing everything else to try and avoid having issues with this person. And then you forget that, oh, I'm also a person. Maybe the time that I'm supposed to be wiping the ceiling, I could be, being on a conversation with my parents. I could be asking my parents how they're doing. I could be, sitting down and talking with my kids. I could be playing with my kids. I could be treating myself, basically. So I feel like you tend to adjust yourself to fit into that person's life, to avoid yourself from being hurt. And then you forget the things that you would normally do for yourself.
I definitely understand. My thing that I always say, I'm always like, why am I constantly having to forgive? Like, don't you consider and think that what you're doing hurts me? Like, the same love I'm supposed to be showing and forgiving you each and every time, isn't it that same energy that you're supposed to be showing in not basically purposely hurting me? I don't understand how that person is supposed to be my friend.
Yeah, like, why do you think it's okay to hurt me? And like, why do you think that it's okay for you to hurt me and for me to forgive you every single time? Bam, you don't care about my well-being. You shouldn't be my friend. You shouldn't. So Vanessa, do you agree?
Actually, I agree.
Thank you. Finally.
Friendship and love, they are almost the same thing. Like, love is love. Love, you show it in friendship. And apart from friendship, you also show it in life as a whole, right? So, but friends are those people you let into your space. Friends are those people who know greater, like, more things about you than people that are just afar off and looking from a distance. You love all of them, yeah, but it's truly, humanly, it's not the same energy you're giving to everybody. The ones you love from afar.
Something to think about. You can love somebody afar in the sense of you're an acquaintance, you're a good friend, you're a best friend, and you're a confidant. It's like you're having different levels of circles, and you have, these people don't know as much about you. Like Jesus, let's say, had the congregation. He loved them all equally, but as the congregation. Then he had his disciples, whom he taught, whom he fed with, whom he whatever. Then after that, he also had those few other ones, which
he loved all of them equally.
That's true.
Equally, and that is actually the key word. The key word here is equally, and we can't actually love equally. Like, okay, you love your acquaintance, fine, but if you're supposed to choose between your acquaintance and your friend,
it's conditional and unequal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we're not supposed to be partial, but we are human.
Oh my God.
All right, I guess that, someone says, Godwin Chigozirim says, love is obligatory. Ooh. Okay.
Love is obligatory.
It's an obligation to love. Like, you have an obligation to love. Oh, that sounds about right. You have to love. Like, everybody has to be loved. You have to love everyone. Okay, good. And he says friendship is elective. By choice. Thank you. I wish I could shake your hand right now. Fam, please, this is my hand. I'm shaking you right now. Please extend your hand towards the screen and shake my hand. Thank you so much. I love that. So much. So Valentine says, Chigo, thanks. Okay. So we have run out of time for our virtual red carpet this Sunday. So next Sunday is going to be basically a debate. It's going to be about, the argument is going to be, do you think love can exist without hate? Basically, yin, yang, and like that. Okay, so basically that's what's going to be like. So if you're interested in this debate, you have a lot of things to say about love and hate, or you feel like hate shouldn't exist at all, hate shouldn't even have a place in the world, please come on. You can reach us on the TWC's Instagram page, or you can message Pastor Clever personally on WhatsApp or social media, or you can message me or email, or maybe you can reach out to Miss Vanessa here. So, and we will, get you on the chat so we can debate and things like, okay. Yeah, so that's it for today.
Are we going to be in teams? Like,
what?
Are we going to team up?
Of course, it's a debate. It's a debate.
What do you choose? Choose your team now. Please choose me. Vanessa's always picking us. Vanessa's just always out here, man. But actually, something I would also want to discuss as an example with you saying somebody hurting you over and over again. This is actually not so far off. This whole I don't just want to base it on just racism, but like prejudice. What is your take on that? As a community of, different people, we are all one body, we're all one human, but also, it forces us or people, okay, let's just say oppression and whatever, all those kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When a person who always is on the oppressed side feels or is put in a situation where they always have to forgive rather than reacting in the same way. And in this case, it's quite a good example because it's been happening for many, many ages. I don't know, we can take that also. Why should we let's say the oppressed ones now be the ones acting in love, right?
Exactly.
We can think about that one and just
write it down.
Of course, I'm going to put it down. You're going to see next time.
And then we're bringing some Bible verse references, so this sticks with us next week, definitely. All right.
And I don't know if the topic love ends next week. I don't know if there are 3. I don't know. Is there 3? We'll ask Pastor Clever.
We will carry on our own sequel. It's okay.
If it does not happen, we are definitely going to TWC live chat to continue there, because this topic cannot end.
It cannot just.
I like Corel and I don't hide it. I like Corel and
I can see your energy is extra.
No, not Corel. I've always been a fan of debates. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that the main service has started. So we will see each other in the main
Next
service.
week.
And next week we will see each other again, arguing with ourselves in this live chat, in this live
same place, same time,
right here, same time. So goodbye, see you guys next week. See you guys in the main service in a few seconds. It's already started. Bye.
Bye.